Our motto is let nature be our classroom. So allow nature to be an area where we can go learn, because I personally believe that a lot of the problems that we are facing, whether it's to do with sustainability or not, a lot of them can be solved if the education process was fulfilled. So I feel that by us educating the younger kids, it gives them a wider knowledge about the environment. And that knowledge becomes an inspiration for them to get up and make a change in their own way. We have a camp that we call it Researcher in the Making. I teach diving myself, so I could certify the younger students, but I certify them using diving as a tool for them to fall in love with the underwater world. And it's not just diving for fun, but it's actually diving because we want to inspire them to become researchers, because we want to teach them how researchers have to go underwater to do all these different kinds of observations. And we talk to them, they have to know about the ecosystem, they have to know about the biodiversity levels within the area, the community within the area, how the local people are dependent on the level of biodiversity in that area. So these are the things we try to teach the kids on our diving trips. So when they come back, we hope that they would feel like they've just had so much fun. But at the same time, they've also learned what sustainability is and also how they can one day make a difference. I feel very humble, I feel very grateful, very thankful. It pressures me a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. I think that when they gave me that role, I felt that I didn't want to be a United Nations Goodwill ambassador because I was an actor, but I really wanted to, have the knowledge and have the actions to back it up. It's a great honor. Like last year, during the pandemic, I had a conference which was hosted by the General Assembly in New York, and I was the representative of Thailand to speak on behalf of the country in terms of the environment. And that is, for me, that's like an Olympic runner going to the Olympics. So it's a great, great honor, but I have to keep pushing myself and make sure I represent my country well. Marine debris is a global problem that is happening everywhere around the world. And in order to lessen the certain problems is to be able to recycle or reuse the debris that we are receiving. So an example of that is the upcycling project that is taking place down south in Thailand and has expanded over many, many years. And it has attracted partners from all over the world and coming to contribute into upcycling the ocean. So I personally think that whatever you can recycle, whatever you can reuse and make value to something that had no value, that may seem to have no value, but in actual truth it does. So I really would promote this kind of activity, and I really promote that it is not only a creative approach in turning a problem into awareness, and I also think that it is a great way to attract the newer generation, a way to attract newer crowds to come and be involved in environmental conservation. As we can see that IMO have tried to make the most of technology in order to keep the operations as eco-friendly as possible. And we also can know that there is an aim to decrease the amount of gas which is released from these transportation methods by the year of 2050 by 50%, which is an enormous rate, an enormous goal, and we must support it and make sure we reach it. Because everything that IMO are doing, or anyone else that is involved, any other partners that are involved in this project, are not only looking after our economy, but they are also looking after the way of living of us Thai people. Well, I think that a key part of sustainability is participation, like the SDG 17 is partnership for the goals. So I think that having partners from the non-government sector, from the government sector, from all areas, all industry is very, very important. And if they could come together and change certain policies and change certain rules and regulations, such as what IMO are doing at this current point of time. So I think that the way that IMO is contributing with all these other organizations is a great example and a great initiative to see a long-term sustainable change. Global Partnership for Maritime Sustainability.